Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm going to be working with you today. So, what brings you in?
I recently was in a car accident where I injured my jaw and my left wrist.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I just wanted to ask you a couple things before we get started. Can you tell me what you like to do on your day-to-day life?
I work at a law firm, which is pretty stressful. I have a dog that gives me joy and a husband and some friends I'll go out with sometimes.
That's good. Do you mind if we get into talking a little bit more about your alcohol use?
I don't mind that.
Okay, so I saw that you took the audit and you got a score of 30. Just to explain what that means, it means that you are kind of at risk for dependency with your alcohol use. How much are you currently drinking?
I'll have about one or two drinks on a Friday, maybe 2 or 4 on Saturdays. Daily I take shots throughout the day, maybe 6 or 7.
Oh, okay. Do you use any other substances? Do you smoke cigarettes, use any opioids or tobacco?
I smoke cigs sometimes if I'm very intoxicated, but it's not a regular use.
Okay. What do you think about the information about your audit score that you are at a risk for dependency of alcohol?
Honestly, that surprises me a little. I never saw myself as having a problem. I'm still functioning in life, still have my job and my husband.
Okay. So what are some good things that you feel or that you like about drinking?
I really like how it relieves my stress and anxiety that I have with work and that I have with my husband. I've lost a little weight with my increased alcohol use, which is always nice and ideal for me. And it's something that I can look forward to at the end of a long day.
Okay. So what are some not so good things about drinking alcohol?
It is causing some tension with my husband and I. We've been getting in arguments. I don't go out with my friends as much. And that's about all, honestly.
Okay, so on one hand, it helps you with your stress and anxiety, and you've lost a little weight. But on the other hand, you feel like it's disturbing your relationships with your spouse and friends.
Yeah.
So hearing all that information about your pros and cons, do you feel like you are ready to make a change?
I think a change is needed. I do.
Okay. And you said that this causes tension between you and your husband. Does he get angry when you drink, or how does it affect your relationship?
Yeah, it's been causing a lot of fights to the point that we kind of avoid each other because whenever we're around each other, we'll just start fighting.
Yeah.
High tension.
Okay. And I just wanted to acknowledge that I know this information is difficult to talk about, and I am glad that you're opening up to me. You know, these questions are very personal. I also want to discuss about how that your alcohol use can be affecting your health. I see that your blood pressure has become elevated to 168/98. For a young adult, only being 21, that is a pretty high blood pressure. And I just want to let you know that drinking more than 3 drinks a day can increasingly raise your blood pressure. So if we are able to cut down or limit your alcohol use, that this can help maybe lower your blood pressure as well. So I just wanted to summarize everything and see if I'm understanding everything. So it sounds like your alcohol use has increased over the past few months, and it could be affecting your blood pressure. Do you feel as if you want to cut down on your alcohol use?
Well, that fact you just told me about 3 or more drinks a day causing other risks is definitely an eye-opener, considering that most days I'm having almost double that. So I think that really was an eye-opener, and I do need to change.
Yeah. I have this scale here to talk about your readiness for change. 0 being not ready to change and 10 being ready to change. Where on the scale do you think you are?
I think I'm at like a 7.
A 7? That's good. A 7 means you are a 70% more likely to change. How confident in this change do you feel as if you are?
Confidence, what do you mean, on a scale or?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how do you feel you are able or capable in making this change in yourself? So 1 being you don't feel like you could really do it, and 10 being like, I know I can do it with no problem.
Probably closer to a 5.
A 5. Okay, so we are definitely here to help you make that change and give you the confidence, because you are extremely hardworking, and I feel that with the right tools that you'll be able to make this change. Do you feel as if you have a support system at home?
At the moment, it's a little flawed, but I think that changing my drinking habits could increase my support system.
Yeah, I think if we should include your husband into your care and into your treatment, because I feel like having him knowing the situation, if you're comfortable with that, can help you gain more confidence in quitting as well, cutting back.
I think that'd be good to involve him.
Yeah. So I wanted to suggest some things to you about like reducing your drinking. I see that you have said that you drink kind of throughout the day and at work. Do you think that you are able to, maybe instead of drinking 6 to 7 shots of gin, would you be able to cut down to maybe like 2 shots a day instead?
I think it would be difficult, but I think I can get there.
Yeah, because we definitely don't want you to cut completely down, because you could be at risk for withdrawal symptoms. I know that you said you had a dog. Have you ever thought about using him as a support system as well? Because I know you said you drink to help you with your stress. Would you ever, do you ever take him for walks?
I used to a lot more, and recently I've just been kind of slacking on all my things, including walks. I'll usually just let him out in the backyard and call it a quits.
Yeah. Well, actually, walking your dog can help reduce your urge. So say that you have an urge to drink, you could go out and walk your dog as kind of like an exercise and get your mind off of drinking. Some other ways that you can help with coping is to do deep breathing exercises that I can teach you if you are interested in that. So if you had to make a goal for this, what do you think your goal would be in terms of like how many drinks you want to have, or what steps you are willing to take to cut back?
Functional wise, I do think it would be good for me not to be drinking throughout the work days. Maybe wait until after work. Excuse me. Yeah, cutting out back throughout the day.
Yeah, I think that would be good for you. I do want to give you some handouts about AA meetings in your area. With this group support, I feel like you'll also have, if you attend it maybe once a week, that it will also give you the support system that you'll need to help quit. And I also wanted to give you some, a card for a medical, for a physician that can help you if you are feeling any withdrawal symptoms. And I can give you a pamphlet to see like what those withdrawal symptoms are if you're experiencing them. And then I also wanted to give you my card and my professional number if you need anything in between cutting back on your alcohol use. Would you like, I wanted to set up a follow-up meeting with you.
Yeah, that would be really helpful.
So I wanted to set up like a follow-up meeting for about 3 weeks from now to see how you're doing with cutting back.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's good. It was really nice to meet you.
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate your help. I'm ready for a change now.